actually forgot that I had. My little brother dropped them off to me like 3 days ago. So if you would like to watch, stay tuned. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the video. Let me know in the comments what other types of videos that you would like to see. I'm thinking about doing like a cyberpunk gameplay next. So yeah, I'm really down for whatever. Showing out games, doing gameplays, talking about my life, eating, of course. I mean, who doesn't love eating? So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. I have mostly Xbox original games. The only two different ones that I have are Looney Tunes Racing for the original PlayStation, of course, and Crash Team Racing. Now this case right here, the front cover is actually broken. And funny enough, I actually got the special edition of Crash Team Racing with an eBay purchase that I had. So this one is a little bit more cracked than the eBay purchase that I have. See, it just comes right off. And then right there has a advertisement for Spyro Ripto's Rage. And if you can hear the train in the background, I am sorry. But yeah, so Crash Team Racing right here with the two ladies on the front. And there's how scratched it is, which is pretty bad. So unfortunately, this one is not in great shape. It is what it is though, right? But Looney Tunes Racing, I actually do not remember. So this one will definitely be fun. Has Bugs Bunny and Wile E. Coyote on the front. And if you guys don't know who Wile E. Coyote is, he is the one that always tries to capture Roadrunner. So yeah. Seems like it might be pretty fun. Has 15 all-time favorite characters like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Taz, Marvin the Martian, Lola Bunny, and more. Here's a advertisement for Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters. Big train horn right there. So those are the PlayStation games. I was gonna trace it, but I'm like, yeah, maybe not. So, those are the PlayStation games and Xbox. The first one that I have is one without a cover, but the front art is what the game is, and that is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie's Revenge, and it was priced at $12.99 at the time at GameStop, most likely. And it does not have a manual, unfortunately, but it does have the disc, and it's not in too bad condition, so that is a plus. One of the cool things that I don't want to. If you guys only knew, like in sound editing, you gotta go back and like mute all of the loud noises and stuff, so I try to minimize that. But one of the cool things about the Xbox console that I have is it's modded, and any game that I put in the disk drive, I can copy it to the hard drive. So essentially, I no longer need the disk. And it's really just based off of convenience, because you really don't want to fill up your hard drive that much. But this one right here that I have is an Xbox Classic, and it is Gladius, and you can tell just based off of the price that it used to be. $44.99 is a pretty big deal. So it received a 9.25 out of 10, and it's rated T for teen for blood and gore, comic mischief, and violence. Violence. I don't know if that's a word that I should elicit ASMR. But it says that it's introducing an epic gladiatorial RPG. Fiercely competitive and brutal gladiator-style combat system. Very cool. And this one does have the manual. Yes. Very nice. And the disc, which is not in bad condition at all. Very nice. So, definitely glad to have that one back. Okay, next one is one that I was actually looking for on eBay to purchase, but I ended up getting it back. It is Fight Night Round 3, and by the sounds of it, it does not have the manual inside. Oh well. Fight Night Round 3 is a great game. Fight Night Champion is also another great one. This one is rated T for teen as well for blood, mild language, suggestive themes, and violence. Master the sweet science. Slow motion, I'm sure. Yeah, this one does not have the manual. That sucks. And disc is a pretty rough condition, but I think I would actually copy this one to my Xbox hard drive. These two, because I believe that there are 2 games in here, last I checked, are classics as well. This is the Platinum Hits Edition, Midnight Club Dub Edition Remix. And for those of you who are not aware, Rockstar Games actually created this game series, and they're the ones that created Grand Theft Auto 5, or the Grand Theft Auto series. So very cool racing game. It's rated E 10+ for mild language and mild violence. But what I have in here though is not just Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix, but also Midnight Club 2. Very cool. Now, this one, it's not really worse for wear, but it does have some visible scratches on it, which could be buffed out. Same thing with this one, unfortunately. I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but either way, if it plays, I'm okay with it. If it's, if it was something that I was gonna try to sell online or something, I would definitely be more privy to it being clean. There's also a couple games in this stack that I already have from purchasing on eBay. So obviously I just picked the better of the two for showcasing. But this is one that I already have, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, with Bam Margera. If you don't know him, he used to be a part of the Jackass crew. This was created by Neversoft and Activision, and it's rated T for teen. For blood, crude humor, language, suggestive themes, use of alcohol, violence. This one says, join Tony and Bam on the sickest road trip ever. Ever. Outrageous stunts, Team Hawk versus Team Bam. Now, this one does not have the manual. I believe the one that I do have does. The other copy. And I'm sure that my little brother played this one a lot. It does have some noticeable scratches. Camera's not really picking up on it. So the next one is only for Xbox, and that is Fable. Now, if you have never heard of, played, whatever with Fable, you're definitely missing out. This is rated M for mature, for blood, strong language, violence, and sexual themes. It says for every choice, a consequence. This was actually one of the first games, I'm pretty sure the first game, that you could pick good or evil, and it had different stories and plot twists and dialogue options and stuff that happened to you depending on which path that you picked. Which is why they have the reflection, because you start off young, but you choose your destiny. Which is pretty crazy. Guess which side I picked for the first time. It was fun. It was fun. I did both. This one does not have the manual. The other one does. And it's funny, I think that my uncle bought me when I was young for my birthday, which is cool. So this next one was actually one that I was trying to figure out the name of in a previous video. Unreal Championship 2, the Leandry conflict. I said the something conflict. But this one is also rated M. It's for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. And this is also an Xbox exclusive. Only on Xbox, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the manual, which sucks. I'll have to try to find one on eBay or something. Not too scratched. Couple hairs on it though, which I guess can only be a thing of being stored in a closet forever. This is actually made by Midway, who does the Mortal Kombat games, so pretty cool. It's kind of like an arena shooter, third person. So this next one is one that I actually already have. Justice League Heroes. And this one is rated T for teen, for fantasy violence and mild language. And it is not an Xbox exclusive, so I'm sure that it was out on PlayStation 2, and I'm not sure about GameCube. But think of, if you know what Diablo is, it's kind of like that. It's like a top-down RPG. You can get skills and, you know, upgrade your powers and stuff. This one does have the manual with Superman, aka Clark Kent, and Batman, aka Bruce Wayne. I guess I should have said that the other way around. Not visible scratches, so that's good. Now this next one I actually played a lot of, so I definitely remember it. This is Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, and this game is probably one of the most prominent that stands out in my memory when it comes to the original Xbox. It was almost kind of like Justice League Heroes, in a sense that you picked different heroes that you can assign to your team, and you had skills and upgrades. But when it came to the story, this was so much more intricate and interesting, if we're going to be honest. Personally, I'm a DC fan, but I do love Marvel, and this game just solidified that love. It was actually created by Activision, so everybody that you see right here, you can assign to your team, but there were so many more people that you could unlock. And then they later released an Ultimate Alliance 2. Ultimate Alliance 2 on the Xbox 360. Comes with the manual, thank God. And the game disc is not bad at all. If I'm gonna be honest, it's definitely one of the top games that I'm excited that I got back. This is a game that I bought a duplicate of on eBay. Doom 3. This is my original childhood copy. I don't know what happened to the sleeve that goes on it. I do have the sleeve though for the other one, so I'm not too worried about it. If this case, however, is better, then I will swap it out. But it comes with the manual. And it was such a cool case for its time, the limited collector's edition. And the disc right here is hardly scratched. Just buff it out, like I said. The case is always like cool to the touch. There's like no residue on it. I'm pretty sure the other case that I have has a lot of residue and it almost looks like it's rusting now. But this case is very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. And I have the last two games here. This one is an extension of Doom 3, and that is Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil. This one is rated M for mature, for blood and gore and intense violence. Very cool. reload for the bloodiest battle yet. And it does have a manual, very nice. I wish that they would have done this one and this one as a package deal. I feel like that would have been really cool. So yeah, this other one is very special to me as well. I had a lot of nightmares, as it were, playing this game when I was younger, and that is Manhunt by, guess, Rockstar Video Games, baby. Yeah. If you guys have never seen this cover where it looks like he's wearing a Jason mask, this game will definitely give you nightmares. It's rated M for mature, like I said. Did I say that? It says this is a brutal blood sport. America is full of rundown, broken, rust belt towns where nobody cares and anything goes. In Carcer City, nothing matters anymore, and all that's left are cheap thrills. The ultimate rush is the power to grant life and take it away for sport. This time, James Earl Cash, you are the sport. They gave you your life back. Now they are going to hunt you down. Wow. And this one does not have the manual. And it's a little bit scratched, but I guarantee that it's still playable. So, oh, I almost dropped it. That would have been muy terrible. So anyways, guys, that is the more Xbox collection games that I got from my childhood. I definitely have to thank my little brother Austin for that. And the camera's focusing on the microphone, so that's pretty cool. I'm just messing up my office right now. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video. Alright? Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.